Good morning. My name is Bharat Bhardwaj. I'm working as an assistant professor in Information Technology Department, ABES Engineering College, Ghaziabad. So today we are discussing control flow in the Python programming language. So these are the basic agenda points in the topic. So first we will study about the simple if statements in the Python, then if else statements, then if and elif statements, then the nested if else statement in the Python programming language. So first of all, the agenda is what is control flow. Control is basically is the flow of the execution of the program. So basically, if I say like program's control flow is an order in which a program will get executed, and this will decide the output of the program, right? So for example, I'm taking a scenario. So for example, I have a room, and if there is a darkness in the room, then we can perform some sort of task. For example, if darkness in the room, then we can turn on the light. If there is no darkness in the room, then no need to do anything. So this is a situation, and I'm deciding this based on the situation, some sort of operations, right? I'm taking another example. If the weather is cold, we can take the drink coffee, or if the weather is not cold, then we can have the soft drink. So on the basis of some situation or some condition, we can decide which task is going to be happen. So for example, first of simple if statement. In the if statement, we check the condition. Based on this condition, either this condition can be true or false. If this condition is true, then we will execute some portion of the program. If that condition is not true, then we will move to the next upcoming statement of the program. As per this flow chart, we can start from here. Then if the conditional expression is true, then we will execute this part of the program. This is the body of the if statement 1, 2, and till the nth statement. If this condition is false, then we will move to the n plus 1th statements, which is the next upcoming statement of the program. And we can stop here. And here is example of the simple if statement. So, and I'm taking a number n, which is 10, and I'm checking is this number is even or odd. And this is the basic formula, n modulus 2 equals to 0. If this condition is true, then I will get the answer as an n is in even number. If this condition is not true, then I will get nothing as an output. I'm executing this statement in the Google Colab. Just a minute. See here, I'm taking a number 10, and I'm checking is this 10 is even or not. See, this 10 is even number, and I'm getting this number is even as an output. If I change this input as a 7, then this condition will get false. Then I will get nothing as an output. Yeah, see. So there is no output in these situations. It means if this condition is true, I will get the answer. If this condition is not true, I will get nothing. Or I will get the next upcoming statement in the program. Print, for example, I'm putting some sort of statement, print statement, and here. So this condition is false, then I will get and here as an output. So next is if else statement. Actually, if else statement is like upgraded version of the if statement. Here we can decide either this or that, right? For example, as per this flow chart, I'm checking this conditional expression. If this is true, I will execute the body of the if. If this condition is false, I'll execute the body of the else. It means we are deciding in two things, either one or two. After that, I will move to the next upcoming statement of the program. So for example, For example, I am taking marks as an input from the user. If the marks is greater than 95, then I will get the output excellent. Or if the marks is less than 95, then I'll get good as an output. I'm executing this statements. See, and I'm taking the marks from the user. So marks is like 98. Then output will be excellent. If I put some less than 95 marks, then I'll get the other one, the else part of the exam, like 80 marks. So this is the example of the if else statement. Next is if and elif statement. If and elif statement is like updated version of the if else. So basically the if else statement is the extension of the if else statement. When we have more than one conditions to check at the same time, we can use this if elif statements. For example, like we are generating some sort of results based on the number marks, and I'm taking this marks from the user. If the marks is greater than 90, then output should be excellent. If the marks lies between 80 to 95, then good will be your answer. If the marks lies between 60 to 80, then the average will be your answer. And less than 60, the output should be below average. In this scenario, first of all, we will check this condition. If this condition is true, then we will execute this print statement, and the rest of the part of the program will be discarded. If this condition will get false, then we will move to the next part. Like marks should be greater than 80 and marks should be less than equals to 95. This condition will be checked only after this first condition will get false. And I'm executing this scenario in the terminal. See here, I'm taking the marks from the user, and first condition in the if is marks should be greater than 95, then I'll get this excellent as an output. Second condition is marks should be greater than 80 and less than 95, less than and equal to 95, then I'll get good as an answer. If the marks lies between 60 to 80, then average will be answer. And other than these cases, I'll get the below average will be as an answer. So I'm executing this code. So for example, I'm taking 70 as a marks. 70. For the 70, first we will check this condition. So marks is greater than 95. No. Then I will ignore this statement. Then I'll check this statement. Marks is greater than 80. No. Then no need to check this condition. There is an AND statement. Then I'll check this condition. Marks is greater than 60. Yes, it is. Then I'll move to this part. Marks is less than 80. Yes, it is. Then the average will be your answer. For example, I'm again executing this code and taking 40 as an input. Then I'll get below average in an output. See. So this is a basic example of the if and elif statement. Next is a nested if else statement. When we use if else statement inside the if or inside the else, this is called nested if else statement. So basically nested if else is used when we want to change more than one condition at a time to decide the output. For example, I'm taking an age from the user, enter the age in years, and checking is the age is greater than 0, as well as I'm checking age should be less than 80 or greater than 80. Like basically I'm deciding the person is adult or not, right? But first of all, I have to check the number is age entered by the user is positive or negative. It can be negative, but negative age cannot be possible. So in this scenario, I'm checking age should be greater than 0. After that, I'll check the age is like more than 18 or less than 18, right? Or if the age is less than 0, that should be like wrong input. So I'll go to the else part, and the output should be age could not be less than 0. So age should be always like positive. So I am executing this code also. See, so I'm taking age from the user and checking is if the age is positive, then I'll go with this part, or if age is less than 0, I will go with this else part. So I'm executing this one, and I'm taking like 12 as an input. So output will be like you are less than 18. So I'm taking just you are. So again, so 12, this is like you are less than 18. I'm executing this again and taking like 21. You are above 18, and again I am checking the else part of the outer if. So I'm taking like -2. So it will discard all the part of the if body. So age could not be less than 0. So this is the basic example of nested if. So these are the references from where I have taken these contents. Thank you.